Ruski's Crypto Cave here, out in the shed, gonna do some work today. First step, this is my little asic box, and the way this is gonna work. First installation location is gonna be down here. And we're gonna slide that up and in there. I'll push it in further, because that 2x4 is a little bowed. That's just like a sister stud, just because I had to do some cutting, so I just put a sister stud in there. But basically I'm going to push this up and butt it up against the wall, trace the outline for the hole, and cut the hole. And then this is where the S19K Pro, or J Pro 120 will go, which is this guy right here, which is the noisy bastard right now. Because this is the S19J or K Pro 120, that's the 104, which after the halving, that may be getting shut down, that may be getting shut down. That will probably stay on, but just at a lower hash rate. KS2 will stay on, and everything else will stay on. But I may be turning the IB-Link BMK3 back on in low power mode, because I believe that it's still slightly profitable on lower power mode. But this is the first step for today. I'm going to start getting the stuff cut in there. And just where the hole's going to be cut at, the jigsaw might not be the best. So, bring out the chainsaw. So we're going to give that might have to work to get in there and cut. But we'll see. But this guy, I'm going to try to build a like a range hood out of this. I'm going to have this butted up against the wall on the outside. I'll probably bend all these tabs in and have that set up on the outside. I do have like some chicken wire. I have like 1x1 or 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch spacing to prevent critters from crawling in, but I will mount this on the outside as well. And it has the lip there where I can use to screw it in and stuff. So that's going to be step one. I'm going to get working on it, and I'll cut back in when I get some work done. Alrighty, we got the hole cut. Chainsaw didn't work out the greatest, so I did have to drill a pile of holes in the corners and stuff, and then just use the jigsaw from the outside and kind of guesstimate it. But I think it came out pretty good. I think I'm going to mount the chicken wire on the inside against, just so the other part mounts more flush to the wall. And then load it up with some silicone, and hopefully it seals that portion of it up anyway. But making a little progress step by step. Alright, the port is on here. Not the prettiest. Should have painted it, but I'll probably just paint it while it's on there with a brush. It doesn't have to look the greatest, but the galvanized steel is definitely really shiny and the sun reflects in your eyeballs. But it's definitely going to need more of a hood, so I'm probably going to need like a piece of aluminum like that, bringing that over and down, just to deflect it more, which I believe I have. Some sheet of aluminum in the garage, then I put it on here. So inside so far, there's a little clean up, put the shelving unit back up, and then put the aluminum against it. Alright, there it is mocked up. You can see the reflection is awfully bright. But that is the idea. There's actually some airflow coming in here, it's getting sucked in. So I'm going to have to make sure when the asic is there that the edges are sealed off pretty good, so that's not acting as like an intake, and the asic exhaust fans are fighting to blow out the exhaust. But that is the general idea. Sorry for being so bright and blinding you. That's what's going to look, and I'll see it off the corner there too, but the only thing that's going to suck is getting out of the shed. Like I mentioned before in my previous videos, I had to open it up all the way. That is the general idea. Got it all siliconed up. But now I have to figure out how to make a hood extension basically to extend this out further and angle it down a bit to block off rain, weather, or whatnot. But as far as the exhaust, I don't need anything bigger than that. That's just basically to block critters from coming in. Doesn't really need to filter anything, so I just need to prevent shit from crawling in there. That's really what that's going to be for. But so far, I think it's coming out all right. To get back in the shed now, I have to open it up all the way. And then close it. But yeah, that's the general idea what this design is going to be. I'm not sure how it's going to work. I would think it would work, but the biggest thing is getting it sealed around the edge of the asic there just to make sure there's no more airflow and stuff coming in. So, but this is going to be the first one, the S19J Pro Plus 120. That's going to be the first guinea pig. We give that a whirl. A couple things I was thinking about even is maybe put like a little half-inch piece of plywood down first, then lay the asic on top of it in case moisture does happen to get in and roll in. At least the asic is not sitting flat on the foam board. At least we'll have a half-inch or so of being raised up so it doesn't get right in the water. So I'm gonna go see if I can find that aluminum in the shed in the garage and see what I could do to extend that hood, and we'll go from there. So this might be the end of this video. This might be a part 1 and part 2. So I think I'm gonna let this go until it rains and see how it does, and see if any rain gets in there, and before I put an asic in there and having rainwater come in. But what I might do in the meantime too is make a plug, put basically like a little square patch panel there to block that off, and tape it on there just so more air and stuff doesn't get sucked in that way. But anyway, that'll be it for this video. We'll check out part 2 maybe on Wednesday. All right, catch you later.